Kendall Jenner is the black sheep of the family. Welcome back to Binge-Worthy Network. From hating the spotlight and the reality TV world to defying beauty standards, here's why Kendall Jenner is the black sheep of the Kardashian-Jenner family. But before we jump in, hit that like and subscribe button if you want to be notified and updated on the latest Hollywood news and drama. Hating the spotlight. Many young girls and teenagers often dream of becoming Hollywood celebrities. From attending exclusive red carpet events to knowing A-listers in the industry, fame and success sure sound glamorous. And while the Kardashian-Jenner sisters are some of the most famous figures in all of Hollywood, there is one sister who prefers to stay away from the spotlight. Ever since her first appearance in Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kendall Jenner has tried her best to stay away from the spotlight. And yes, even though Kendall is a world-famous supermodel who's followed by millions across the globe, her stance on fame is much different from her sisters. While most Kardashian-Jenner siblings thrive off of scandals and drama, Kenny has always chosen the calm way out, which is why it's very rare to see the 25-year-old model on international headlines and trending topics, and Kendall isn't afraid to say so herself. According to Kenny, when it comes to privacy, she's more than the rest of my family, I guess, just because I think it's powerful. Plus, I think people always want what they can't have. It's nice to have some mystery. Not a Kardashian. When you grow up in a household full of sisters, it's only natural to be compared to your siblings, and Kendall has had her fair share of comments and opinions in her life. According to the older Jenner sister, she never connected to the Kardashian part of her family, meaning even though she loves her older sisters, she never considered herself to be as girly as them. If you've been following the reality TV sisters for a few years, chances are you know that Kendall grew up being a tomboy. From playing sports to wearing boyish clothes, Kendall's always been open about her tomboy side. And when speaking to Harper's Bazaar, the 25-year-old model shared, "I've always been the different one. I mean, I'm a girl and I like being a girl, but I've just never been into it like they have. I think I get that from my dad. I'd say I'm more of a Jenner than a Kardashian. I was a huge tomboy. I had a phase where I wore boys' clothes. I was always hanging out with guys. I've always connected with guys more." Modeling career. Ever since Keeping Up with the Kardashians first aired in 2007, the reality TV sisters have been infamous figures in the world of entertainment. With their massive fan followings and social media influence, every Kardashian-Jenner clan member is extremely famous and successful. And while their reality TV show may have given the sisters a jump start into fame, Kendall Jenner decided to make a name for herself in a different way. Ever since Kenny was a teenager, she dreamt about becoming a well-respected model. Fans even saw 14-year-old Kendall beg her mom, Kris Jenner, for professional headshots and interviews with modeling agencies. And while the momager did help out her daughter with her special connections, Kendall's always been adamant about achieving her dreams without using her Kardashian name. As Kenny has stated in the past, "I'm not trying to use a family name or anything. In reality, I worked pretty hard for this. It wasn't like I just got it magically and it just happened." When speaking to British Vogue, the highest paid model was very honest about how she achieved her success in the fashion world. "People think this just came to me, but it didn't. What I have has almost worked against me. I had to work even harder to get where I wanted because people didn't take me seriously as a model because of the TV show." Private relationships. Unlike her older sisters, who often parade their romances on social media platforms, Kendall was never fond of too much PDA. Kylie's older sister is considered to be the most private and closed-off Kardashian-Jenner sister. It's very rare to see the highest-paid model flaunt her relationships or her romances to the public, not to mention her making things official on social media platforms. And so, while the Jenner sister has been linked to a handful of Hollywood bachelors, Kendall has only opened up about a couple of her ex-boyfriends and romantic encounters. In 2019, the model revealed in her Elle interview the way she was handling having a somewhat public relationship with NBA player Ben Simmons. When asked about a possible engagement and future wedding plans, Kendall replied with, "Maybe. Definitely not now, but maybe one day. I got a glimpse of how my sisters dealt with the attention, and it's cool to learn from that. For me, a lot of things are very special and very sacred, like my friends and relationships. And I personally think that bringing things into the public makes everything so much messier. I'm very young, and right now, I feel like relationships aren't always super certain, and I don't want to bring too much attention to something if you don't really know long term what it's going to be. A relationship is only meant to be between two people, and the second you make it the world's business is when it starts messing with the two people mentally. Like, once everyone is let in, you're letting all these opinions into your relationships, and I don't think that's fair." Tequila brand. The Kardashian-Jenner sisters are known for venturing into side businesses, from Kylie Cosmetics and KKW Beauty to Good American and Poosh. The reality TV sisters are no strangers to their very own companies and brands, which is why most fans weren't surprised to hear about Kendall Jenner starting a side business of her own. But while Kenny's decision to venture into other professions didn't come as a shock, her tequila brand sure gained massive traction online. On February 16, 2021, Kendall Jenner took to her social media platforms to share her very exciting new project she has been secretly working on for years. Along with a series of photos and a heartfelt caption, Kenny shared with her 153 million followers, "For almost 4 years, I've been on a journey to create the best tasting tequila. After dozens of blind taste tests, trips to our distillery, entering into world tasting competitions anonymously and winning, 3.5 years later, I think we've done it. This is all we've been drinking for the last year, and I can't wait for everyone else to get their hands on this to enjoy it as much as we do. Drink 818 coming soon." And while die-hard Kendall fans immediately began supporting their idol, social media platforms and users were less than happy to see Kendall take on the tequila world. Some even called out Kendall for culturally appropriating the Mexican culture. Check out some of these tweets. Kendall Jenner starting a tequila brand with zero knowledge on Mexican culture and calling it 818 tequila is gentrification. The 818 does not claim Calabasas. What about those smaller, family-owned Mexican tequila or mezcal brands? They deserve the hype and support. Kendall Jenner starting a tequila company does not sit right with me at all. She's an unseasoned, white, privileged, rich girl from Calabasas. What the hell does she know about tequila? Couldn't you have started a wine company instead? Maybe Kendall Jenner should donate a percentage from each tequila bottle sale back to the low-income 818 communities, since she wants to profit off of it. I'm laughing that Kendall Jenner spent 4 years making her tequila, and the words are placed wrong. WTF is Blanco Tequila, LOL. Brutally honest. And the last reason why Kendall Jenner can be considered to be the black sheep of the family is the model's blunt personality and candid opinions. When it comes to keeping it real, Kendall's been called out numerous times by her family members for her brutally honest comments. But not only is the model extremely candid in private, she's also very open in public. Remember when she attended the James Corden show? When the model appeared on the James Corden Late Late Show as a guest, she let one major secret slip. During a game of Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts, singer Harry Styles asked Kenny to rate her sister's parenting. From the best to the worst, Kenny was forced to name all of her siblings and whose parenting style she prefers the best. To everyone's surprise, Kendall put her brother, Rob Kardashian, on the top of the list. The model explained how Rob truly adores his daughter and how good he is to her. Then, Kenny went down the list to name Kim, Kylie and Khloe, and last but not least, it was Kourtney's time. And just like that, the Keeping Up with the Kardashians sister let the whole world know who she thinks is the worst parent in the reality TV family. The model's blunt moment on television stirred up major drama in the Kardashian-Jenner household. As it was later revealed by the reality TV sister herself, Kourtney had actually confronted her younger sister Kendall about why she had named her as the worst parent. Kendall recently said something that I wasn't happy about. She went on James Corden, and they said, rate your siblings in order of best parent to worst parent. And I saw her right after at a party, and she ran up to me and was like, oh my God, I said this thing. And I said you as a last parent, and like it was a joke. I didn't mean it. And I was like, said Kourtney, to which Kendall responded with, first of all, that is not what I said to you. I went up to you because I was like, I'm going to put Rob before us and the rest. So I'm just not even going to I'm just going to throw them out there. And I swear to God, Kourtney happened to be the last one. And so while Kendall tried to clear the air about her decision and impromptu television moment, it still doesn't take away from the fact that the model can be very blunt at times, which is one of the reasons why Kendall Jenner is the black sheep of the Kardashian-Jenner family. But what do you think? Do you think Kendall is not like her other sisters? Who's your favorite Jenner sibling? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications and share this video with your friends. Goodbye, everyone.